Poppin', welcome to the latest, welcome to the greatest edition of Talk of Town Unfiltered podcast. Of course, you know me, Showtime, Mr. Talk of the Town. I got the squad with me up in this thing. We ain't been in here in a minute, but I got to check in, see how everybody is. No, we ain't been here in a couple of weeks, it seemed like.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks.
We've been on a little extended hiatus, but this is episode 24 of season 3, episode 24. And we back. RG up in this thing. Our Jizzle was shaking, bacon.
Gang, as a fiance. I'm a fiance. I was in a fiance last year. I'm a fiance this year.
This the first show since the engagement?
Why you doing that?
The whole show like this.
I guess I didn't respond.
I'm a fiance.
Okay, so rich girl, a fiance. We'll talk about that, how that came about, and who decided to make an woman out of her
in their right mind, right? Who did I trap?
I don't know who this guy is or what he's thinking, but I need to have a conversation with him.
I got me one.
Another sucker, another, as Green would say, another blue pill sucker. So we'll talk about that.
No, a simp. A simp.
Right. So I'm not gonna call him that, but yeah.
So RG, how does it feel to be a fiance?
I'm a fiance. It feels no different than being a girlfriend.
Well, you got the ice on your finger. You got that, you're doing a whole lot of talking with your hands. Like
this hand is going to be like this the whole time. I'm going to talk. Yeah. So, and I'm trying to explain what's going on, but I don't.
Can you pass me the ketchup, please? It's right over there. Can you pass me the salt? It's right over there. It's right there. So, all right, RG is a fiance. DJ Green, did you get any happenings from you since we've been gone?
Engagements, no engagements at all.
No engagements.
But
Okay,
the party don't stop. That's the same.
Yeah, the party definitely does not stop. It's been a while. So this is our first show of the new year. First show in 2021, and 2020 was a wild ride, but we're here.
We made it.
We made it. We definitely made it. We are definitely up in this thing. So for me, it's been a interesting ride. Also, of course, we took off for the new year. We took off, I think the second or third week we took off, I think is because my house flooded. I had a huge flood in my house upstairs, and it caused a whole bunch of damage like all over my house. My upstairs bathroom was flooded. My ceiling downstairs.
Is it fixed now?
Nice wood floor. No, it's not fixed yet. We're in the process of getting it fixed. You got to go through insurance, and you got to get somebody to come out. So we're probably going to have to
just keep the insurance money and go on YouTube and see if you can fix it yourself
and figure out how to drywall myself.
Do the real Negro thing. Do the real true Negro thing.
Yo,
fix it yourself on YouTube.
They sent me
on the roof.
They sent me an email today for what the insurance check is going to be for the damage. My eyes got so big because I've never seen that amount of money in my entire life.
Me and Green will come out there and help you repair that roof. You can go get some. I don't want to say
they're not even going to fix it.
You can go get some people from vacation. You can go to Home Depot and get some people who stand outside there.
Right.
People who shouldn't be here but are here, and get them to fix it. Give them about $100, and then you keep the rest. That's the real Negro thing to do.
And keep the other $49,990.
You can get somebody else to fix it.
Listen,
we will be walking around with a hole in our ceiling for a couple of years.
Facts. Like it ain't gonna hurt nobody.
We don't have company. We don't entertain much anyway.
So we're quarantined. Nobody's coming over here.
Like, we're gonna come over here. We'll fix it next year.
Right. And not only that, we got 2 other bathrooms we can use. Right. We don't have to use the bathroom that's broken. Like,
you can always go on an amazing trip.
Listen, my eyes got so big.
All they gotta do is buy some caution tape, and you get
some duct tape. You know, black people think duct tape can fix anything. Like you put the right
some duct tape up there.
So that's been my life for the last couple of weeks, dealing with that, trying to get this house together and trying to figure out exactly what's going on with repairing, because this is our house it's a new house. We've only been in it for 5 years, so this is like the first major thing that's ever happened.
That's
like
crazy.
Yeah.
But what have any problems?
So here's the thing. So when I was talking to the people who came out, like the plumbing company, and we were talking about how they're starting to see more of these issues now that people are home more often.
Oh yeah, you guys are like using the bathroom more?
Right, using the bathroom, you're using the house like it's meant to be used. Like you're not using the bathroom when you're at work, you're flushing down more toilet paper, like everything is being used more. So they're seeing like 10 of these a week, like 10 of these floods a week. So
we might need to look into that company. Are they going out there breaking y'all pipes? You seeing 10 a week?
Did you contact the builder?
No, you don't contact the builder. I contacted my insurance company. They said they're gonna write a check. That's all.
Oh yeah, but the builder need just cut his ass out. Just for.
I don't care nothing about that.
Well, I just say taking time and getting it repaired, and hold on to the check for a little bit. Just don't be too fast and moving.
They have no intention of fixing that roof. I promise you.
I'm gonna go on Facebook Marketplace and see if I can.
I'm almost thinking he got the check, and that's why he got this new hairdo. That's what I'm thinking. The check has already arrived.
Yeah.
The check has been cashed, and hair has been done. I see it. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Let's get into the new hairdo. Let's get into it. What we got going?
They put the honey in his hair, right? That's what they do. They put honey in there to make it rock. Like a honey dread.
You call them honey dread.
So I decided
the dread starter pack. You got the starter pack. Look at them, they cute.
I've decided that I was gonna lock my hair up. So if you can see, I don't know if you can see back here.
They look good. You did a good. You did it.
No, I didn't do it. No. These are professionally done.
Got a jar, honey. They twist and apply. That's it.
Yo.
No. Actually, these were professionally done. Shout out to the good folks at Locks and More here in North Carolina, in Garner, North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. So I went there. It was a 5-hour process. They gave me a good wash and a good,
and I know you needed it because you were holding on to quarantine hair for the whole year.
But I was still washing my hair though.
We're talking about quarantine hair.
My hair was still being washed though. It just wasn't.
It just didn't appear to be.
I mean, I got tired of looking like a runaway slave.
And we got tired of seeing you look like a runaway slave. So it works out for all of us.
It does. So now I can't wash my hair for 3 months.
Why?
Because if you wash it in there, you can't wash the honey out.
Let's take this all the way back. You said you can't wash your hair for 3 months.
Can't wash it for 3 months.
Why?
Because if you can't, your hair won't lock up when you get it wet like that. So you have to avoid moisture and wetness. So I have to use.
So you're gonna walk around and not have washed hair for 3 months.
People do it every day. Now I'll go back to the shop to get it maintained. So they'll retwist and they'll do like maintenance for me in a couple of weeks. But I can't actually.
But the scalp will be dirty.
Yeah. But they told me
if you like a dirty scalp, I love a dirty scalp. Hey.
Well, they told me some things that I can do to reduce that. Like I have to use witch hazel instead of using like anything to wash it with.
So where are we going? What's the outcome of this hairdo?
I'm thinking,
Rich Girl. Let's be real. This is his midlife crisis.
I'm
and we're gonna have to talk to him off camera.
It is.
Right. We really need to talk to him.
Send him some quotes from Instagram.
I'm liking the way that Jay-Z's hair is looking these days, so I'm thinking that
I was going to say that it's Jay-Z starter pack. I was going to say that.
Jay-Z starter pack.
I was going to say it.
The question is, does Beyonce like that? I don't think so.
She has to. Yeah. Why wouldn't she?
You don't have to. Don't you know?
Right. You don't have to like it.
No, I mean, I don't think
do your wife like your new hairstyle?
Yes, she does. She does.
Do you like that's good. Jay-Z looks crazy. You know what I mean? He don't have dreads. He looks like a runaway slave.
No, he looks like Basquiat. Actually, his hair is patterned after Basquiat. I think his hair is dope. Like, I like it. I just don't remember, like, for Jay.
I don't know if she married him with a Caesar. I don't know.
Right. See, my thing with Jay is that it seems like his hair has gotten to that level and that length. It seemed like a short period of time. Like, it seemed like it went from 0 to 50. I know he's been growing it for some years, but to see what it looks like now, I don't know. You gotta think Jay-Z's 50. Like, at some point, like, your hair has to
slow down and
slow down a little bit. Yeah, like his hair is like he got a full head of hair.
Well, I mean, he has some money to have a hair growth system. They can be giving him
right. So I'm wondering if that's all his hair, implants, anything. Like I'm really wondering if that's all his hair. Because as a 50-year-old man,
if it's not his hair, whose hair is it?
It could be an implant.
For that nappy. You really think he couldn't grow that? It's not that long.
I'm not
it's
saying
not like it's down his back.
That joint looks it's a lot of hair right now.
And he was off the scene for mad long for a minute.
I mean, when was the last time he had a haircut? Think about it.
He always grows his hair out when he's making an album. Like before he's making an album, he always grows his hair out.
Well, he's been growing it out for a minute. What's the album?
Kobe had a Caesar in 10 years.
Right.
You said he hasn't had a Caesar in 10 years?
Hell no.
Yeah, he was doing the little things that you got. He was doing those little thingies.
Okay, so
the homeless thing.
Yeah, he was doing those little honeybee pot things.
Yeah, honey homeless.
Yes.
Yeah,
the homeless look. That's what he's going for, huh? That's. I'm trying to.
Do you do it to your beard too? Is your beard got little plaits in them? You got
no. I'm actually.
Who was the artist that did that?
I'm trying to find a recent picture of Jay-Z too. By the way, no, I'm not. I'm Matt 10 Green. That's what you're thinking of. No. I'm actually. See, I can't believe we're spending this much time talking about my hair, but I actually went and got it. I went and got it locked, like you said, RG. There's starter locks, and then I'll go to the barbershop probably on Friday, and I'll get my beard shaped up. And I don't even have an edge up. Like I'm still looking raggedy. I was torn on if I was going to even come on the show because I don't even have an edge up. My beard's looking raggedy, so I'll clean all this up.
Right.
And now see me next week, I'll be fresh. But I got
but this week, right? You still raggedy, okay?
Yeah, just a little bit, just halfway raggedy. Like
you halfway raggedy.
This is straight, but this right here is a little raggedy. Like the face is a little raggedy. But
are they hard or are they soft?
Like the hair itself? Mm-hmm. They're soft right now.
Oh, okay.
They're soft right now.
Okay, now we can get off of them.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Let's see.
She said hard or soft. That's what she said. But
yeah, I was thinking that, but you're a fiance now, so I didn't want to step over the line. Like,
hey, things don't change.
You're
still nasty.
You're
nasty.
You're fiance and all, so I didn't want to.
Not classy. I'm nasty.
Nasty, right? And a little ashy at times, but hey,
and a little ashy. Hey. So, are we gonna ignore what's going on down there?
You what we're talking about, and whatever is going on with your camera. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on.
I'm goddamn it's coming back and forth. I'm trying to switch back now. There we go.
Oh, I thought you were trying to do like different camera angles. You wanted to sing.
I'm trying to see what I like better. That's all.
Oh, okay. Something new for 2021, huh?
Yeah, that's normally why we log on before the show. But
hey, he's keeping his same routine from 2020.
Right.
I'm gonna come right 1 minute before y'all log on.
Right.
And I'm gonna freeze and I'm gonna echo, and that's what I'm gonna do.
He's keeping that 2020 energy. He's definitely keeping that 2020.
Y'all deal with it.
All right, so let's get into the show. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. A whole lot has transpired, like we said, since the last time that we were here. One of the biggest things that has transpired is that the president, number 45, Donald John Trump, is no longer in office. As of today at 12 noon, he's been replaced. He's out of there. But before he left, he left with a bang. He pardoned some people. He pardoned Lil Wayne. He pardoned Lil Kodak. He pardoned Kwame Kilpatrick. He did not pardon what's the boy name? The Tiger King,
Joe Exotic.
But he pardoned about 100.
Why do you think he didn't pardon Joe Exotic?
I don't know.
Probably because he got ahead of himself and had his people posted online and he was getting out.
They parked outside with a Lamborghini limousine, like they were waiting for 14 hours for him.
He's been the one asking the longest. He's been asking for it for the longest.
So I didn't finish watching Tiger King. What Joe Exotic is locked up for? What are his charges?
Trying to have a hit put out on the
conspiracy to commit
on Carol Baskin.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
on Carol Baskin.
Yes.
Right.
Carol fucking Baskin.
Whoa.
How much time does he have?
Said.
That's what he called
Carol fucking Baskin.
Right. How much time does he have?
What do you have?
22 years.
Oh, damn.
How long you been in?
One.
Since the show?
He's only been in for a year.
Are you serious, man?
Since the show aired. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
right.
Wait a minute.
So that's the thing. It would have been crazy if Trump pardoned him. That's the thing.
Joe Exotic has only been locked up for a year.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I heard.
The show,
Google. I'm pretty sure. That's what they said on Breakfast Club. Matter of fact.
Did the show cause him to get locked up?
No, the show just shed it. He
was already locked up when it came out.
What happened? Right.
Okay. But yeah, so we'll come back to Joe Exotic. So let's talk about Lil Wayne. So what do y'all think about Trump pardoning rappers like Lil Wayne and Kodak Black?
I have a question. I thought that Trump was supposed to be racist.
I
think this was his way of letting it know that I don't know.
If he's a racist, why would he have to prove that to anybody?
Because he's been catering to racists for 4 years. That's why. And he didn't pardon none of them idiots that went to the Capitol building. I think that the reason that he pardoned the majority of these people, maybe not all of them, I think there was definitely a dollar amount attached to these pardons. I've heard whispers of it being upwards of $2 million per pardon. I don't know that for sure. Kodak Black got $2 million to get.
I was about to say that theory goes out the window with him.
Well, Lil Wayne co-signed his campaign. That's why he pardoned him.
But so again, I think there is a value attached to the majority of the pardons. All of the values may not have been monetary values, but I think Trump definitely got something out of him. I don't know what he would have gotten out of Kodak.
If he's a racist, why would he pardon anybody black?
Go ahead.
I said he probably wants people to know that he's a regular racist. He's not a hang a nigga from a tree racist. He's just a regular 75-year-old white man racist.
If Louis Farrakhan could do pardons, do you think he would pardon any white person?
Well, Louis Farrakhan is not president.
No, I'm just saying using him. That's somebody who stands behind blacks and he wouldn't give two shits about a white person. Trump can't be racist.
Well, Farrakhan does know white people.
Huh?
He does know. Who's the white dude?
I know he know him.
He's the one that came up with the vaccine. You know, Farrakhan don't believe in vaccines either. And is it a Kennedy? One of them dudes.
I'm sorry, I even said his name.
They be in his house and everything.
Well, to go back to RG's point in regards to Trump, I think Trump has always had a penchant for the rich, flashy hip hop superstars. You got to remember before Russell Simmons. Right. Russell Simmons was one of his good friends, and Diddy and Oprah Winfrey, Dame. But that does
hang out with him too. Yeah.
Right, but that doesn't negate what he's done for the Central Park Five. That's racist behavior. That doesn't negate what he's done in regards to Mexico is going to build the wall. That his ideologies and the things that he spewed when he says things like that.
He can do racist things and not be racist.
How so?
He's regular 75-year-old.
The same way you are not a racist, but you will say cracker. That's racist to say cracker. To call a white person by anything other than their name would be racist.
No, I don't agree with that. I think racism.
Well, I agree with you.
You agree because you said it. Of course you agree with it. You said it.
He's cool with rich niggas.
I agree with it.
He don't mind rich niggas. Regular Joes, he
don't like you.
He not fucking with regular.
He don't like y'all.
He not fucking poor white people either. He not fucking with nobody poor. You know what I mean? Like it ain't just blacks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
He likes wealthy people. He just
really isn't a racist. He's racist against poor.
Okay, I got you. I agree with that.
That would make him an elitist.
I agree with 100%.
What's the word for it?
An elitist. Elitist. Yes.
Oh, okay.
You know
what
that
really
means?
An elitist, right?
Right. Yeah. No, I definitely.
He only likes to.
Yeah, I mean, Trump had black people in his cabinet. He had Omarosa on The Apprentice. He had
more than Omarosa. Nene. He had Portia. He had many of them. Arsenio Hall.
Right. But I don't think that doesn't mean that he's not racist, though.
I don't think he's racist. I don't believe he's racist. I just think he's an asshole, but I don't believe he's racist.
But you also voted for him too, so there's that.
I never voted for him.
You also voted for him.
No, I didn't. I voted for Kanye. Get it right.
Now, I will say I was definitely in favor of him pardoning Kwame Kilpatrick because I think Kwame Kilpatrick got a raw deal. Like I really
he's a dirty nigga though. Don't get it twisted.
He definitely is. He definitely is.
He was not a saint.
But he was not. But I think that the sentence that Kwame Kilpatrick received was very unfair. And you have to think that Trump had pardoned Rob Blagojevich a couple of months back, who in essence did the same, if not a similar crime as Kwame Kilpatrick. RG, do you know who Kwame Kilpatrick is?
I was trying to think. What did he do? Don't tell me who he is, but just tell me what he did.
I'll give you a clue. It has to do with money. A lot of money. Here's a better clue. Here's a better clue. This is what Kwame Kilpatrick. There's someone from Virginia.
Well, I know that name. Go ahead.
Listen, there's someone from Virginia who you despise. It's a male who was in politics.
Okay, I know. I already know where you at with it. Go.
Convicted of a similar crime. Go. What did Kwame do?
I know. I mean, I know. But you try. I'm not. No, because people know. Okay, go past it.
You made me. I forgot about it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said go back because he knows what.
I don't forget anything. My memory is immaculate. I don't forget anything. Okay, so anyway, Kwame Kilpatrick, he was the mayor of Detroit. He was sentenced to a lot of time in jail. I don't know how many, maybe 8-9 years ago.
18, 20 years. It was a lot.
Yeah, but how many years ago was it? When did it happen? Maybe 8-9 years ago?
Oh, it's been a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, probably 8-9 years ago. He was sentenced to a lot of time for taking bribes and taking money under the table and just doing sideways back. But
there's a dead stripper tied to his case. Let's not forget that.
I forgot about that.
Why didn't he pardon Bill Cosby and R. Kelly?
Maybe they didn't.
Maybe they didn't pardon Bill Cosby. Honestly,
you thought he was going to pardon Bill Cosby?
I thought he was. Yeah, I really thought he was.
You didn't?
That would have been big. That would have been big. Say it again.
You didn't think so, Showtime?
I didn't think about it. Honestly, it never even crossed my mind. I never thought about him pardoning Bill Cosby. I also didn't think
he really wanted to
be pardoning black celebrities.
He should have pardoned Harvey Weinstein.
Who's that? Pardon who?
Harvey Weinstein.
Weinstein, like Einstein.
It is Weinstein.
Weinstein.
It's Weinstein.
Weinstein.
It is Stein. It's Steen.
Right, Weinstein. I was surprised
he wanted to piss y'all off. Now he should have did that one. That's how you go out and piss everybody off.
Yeah, he couldn't do that one.
Nah. But I was surprised about the dude from Death Row, Harry O. I didn't expect that.
Super shocked about that one.
Dope.
I didn't know that. But I think Harry O he's very sick also.
No, so you said that
Harry O probably knew him too.
But I was about to say, you said Trump did this because of money and things. So what did he give Trump? he has $2 million to give Trump?
I think Harry O. I don't think Harry O. knew a lot of famous people.
But does he have $2 million to get a pardon?
I doubt it. I don't.
I don't know. I don't know what he has, but I think a lot of these pardons had something to do with money. I think a lot of them had to do with money. When you dig deep and when you look at stuff like the senators who they had that insider trading. Green, you might know this. The insider trading investigation that was going on, right? Sure. Like Senator Byrd from North Carolina, Kelly Loeffler in Georgia, who just lost that Senate seat. Like they were all being investigated, and all of a sudden yesterday those cases just closed. Like nah, we're not investigating people no more. Like they just it's the money being exchanged.
Medicare fraud on it was almost like $1 billion he pardoned.
Right,
that was crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
So I definitely think there was some money being exchanged, but I mean. And the thing about Lil Wayne and Kodak, the crazy thing about it is, and I'll make 2 points and we can move on. I don't think this is the last time they're going to be in trouble, either of them. I think we can definitely see one, if not both of these two, getting in some sort of trouble again.
Well, wasn't Lil Wayne troubles years ago though?
Well, he got caught. No, this was
pending.
Yeah, this was last year. He got caught with a pistol or something, right?
Oh, I thought that incident happened a few years ago, though.
No. Wayne is a felon, so he went to jail. He did that time on Rikers Island.
Right, I remember that.
And now, a year or so ago, he got caught with a pistol.
Mm-hmm.
And that was
right. But I said I thought it was a couple of years ago, and you just said a year or so ago.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, it might have been like 2020. If I don't know the exact date.
It was 2020. It was last year.
I believe so.
The charge is pending. He was going to court for it. It probably happened last year.
Yeah, I think it was 2020.
Or a year, 2, no more than 2. I know he was going to court.
Yeah. Bobby Shmurda didn't get.
But he's got to be home like in a couple of months, right? Like next month or so.
Yeah, I think Shmurda got a couple months to go.
Yeah. Can't waste it on that.
I wish Green would stop switching his camera because it's pretty annoying.
It is so distracting.
I'm having technical difficulties over here. So I'm gonna keep doing it every time.
Well, you need to get the higher internet package.
Right.
My internet package. I need to get this. I have this old computer. That's the problem.
This is why RG and I have been discussing becoming a duo, because this type of behavior cannot be tolerated.
We'll let you phone in. We'll let you call in.
Right. This right here is why we've been discussing becoming a duo, because this is like when Michelle fell on 106 in Park.
Just because the camera doesn't work right.
Yes. Beyonce would not tolerate this. When Michelle fell on 106 in Park,
she walked right over her.
She didn't stop to ask her if she was okay. No. She walked right over her
and rolled her eyes like.
Yes.
I didn't even see them.
Yes, obviously you didn't, because you didn't learn the lesson, but you're about to learn.
You got to learn today, but
very, very quick.
About to learn today.
All right, let's move on. So now that Trump is out of office, Biden and Harris are in charge. Today was the inauguration. RG, did you watch the inauguration?
That was the best picture you could find.
I was rushing.
Those two, that was the best one you could find of those two together. They done took some dope pictures together.
It was last minute. I thought we were gonna be on at 7:00, so I was just all messed up.
It looked like his head is gone. Like
maybe me and Rich Girl need to be the duo.
The top of your head, Biden. How disrespectful is that? The president, your head's gone.
I was rushing, bro. I'm sorry. It was super last minute. I'm a little discombobulated.
You got a box fade.
Right.
Listen, I thought we were supposed to be on at 7:00 tonight, man. I've been all over.
Yeah, you were off of it.
Just cut me some slack. I'll take a bail for Biden's head being cut off, though. Thank you so much. I'll take that. Did you watch the inauguration, RG?
Nope.
You didn't watch any of it?
I was listening to it on the radio.
But you didn't watch. You were.
No, I listened to a poem by a young girl.
Oh, she was really good. Yeah, that poem was awesome. That poem was awesome. So you didn't get into like Michelle and Barack walking out, and
I caught clips on social media.
Grant, what about you? You watch it?
Nah, I was cutting. I was working.
Okay. Well, yeah, I watched a lot of it actually. I watched the majority of it. I think I turned it. Yeah, I think I turned the TV on like 10:30 this morning.
Is it still on right now?
No, it ended.
No, the concert.
The concert's over already?
The ball? I don't know. Who wants to see that? Like, nah, I'm cool on that.
She said it's the
inauguration. You don't like You don't like J-Lo? You don't like John Legend?
J-Lo performed earlier. She did a Spanish.
When did John Legend perform?
I don't know. He wasn't at the inauguration. He might be at the ball, but he didn't make that inauguration.
When does Lil Baby perform?
The AKAs are going to stroll the Lil Baby, like they're going to come out the Lil Baby.
What is like?
Oh no, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. No.
They'll shut this whole thing down.
You will not have the AKAs.
Right. Yeah, you trying to get us canceled.
I ain't scared of nobody. Okay, do what you got to do.
Do not have the K's coming from me. No, ma'am.
They have somebody in the vice presidency. You better be scared.
I went to Norfolk State for 2 years. I'm a part of them.
I thought it was 2 semesters.
2 years.
Oh, what did you major in?
Business management. And I went to, I was trying to be a realtor. I was trying to be a.
You don't go to college to be a realtor.
I tried to. I went to TCC. I was trying to find myself.
You did all of that just to be a realtor?
No, I said I was doing different business ventures, trying to find myself.
Okay, so you will be happy when they cut the student loan debt, right?
Oh no, I already paid it off. They took my taxes many years ago. I forgot to put it in forbearance. And once I forgot, and they took my taxes.
Taxes? I didn't even know that.
It took the entire taxes.
Just 1 year or what?
It was 2.
Jeez.
But it's done, so I don't have to worry about it no more. Right. I don't owe nobody. So, and I will never go to school again. I'm not gonna learn nothing else. I don't want to know nothing. Knowledge is for dummies. Like, who learns?
So do you feel a certain way?
We can go to YouTube now. You gotta go to school.
RG, so do you feel a certain way now about people who might get their student loans forgiven?
I do.
Okay, let's tap into it.
It's only 10 grand.
I mean, for some people, that's all it is. Like, that's all they need.
True. But Bernie Sanders wanted no matter what you owe to be gone.
I mean, 10 grand is enough to. I mean,
see, that's fucked up because if I went to a cheaper college because I couldn't afford to, and now you're telling me I could have went there because you would wipe my debt out, like you can't do that. That's not fair.
It's not fair to who?
It's not fair if you went to college that costs $200,000 and I went to college that cost $2,000 and your debt get wiped out. And I didn't go to your $200,000 college because I couldn't afford to, but I wanted to.
Life isn't fair.
Oh yeah, well,
that's the lesson that you need to learn. Life isn't fair.
You went to college?
Me? Yes.
Where you go?
Norfolk State.
When?
I went to Johnson and Wells first.
Oh, you're right.
Remember?
Kohler.
What type of school? Johnson and Wells.
You can't say the word.
What is it, RG? I went to Johnson and Wells.
It's a culinary school.
It's a cool and Dre.
Coronary artery. Green's frozen. It's a culinary school.
Culinary.
A cooking school. Mm-hmm. Green's still frozen. I went there for 1 year. I dropped out.
My mouth was like that last night. And it had something right there like that when it was like.
That's how you became a fiance.
Just like that. I was just like that. God, that's awesome. You're mimicking me.
You were just like that. And then the nigga said, "Will you marry me?" Oh.
That's that. Yes.
You're still frozen. Wow, joke's on you. So yeah, I went to Johnson and Wales. So we'll kick Green out and see if he can get his act together. I went to Johnson and Wales, and then after Johnson and Wales, I dropped out, and then
Why did you drop out?
Because I didn't want to do it. It just wasn't what I wanted to do. I just decided.
You decided I don't want to be a cook.
Right, I didn't want to be a chef. It was too much money. Like back then, Johnson and Wales was dumb expensive. It was like $20,000 a year. Damn. And I was just like, nah, I'm not. I don't have all of this money to be giving these people for something that I can't see myself like working in a kitchen. Like as much as I love to.
Why did you want to go then? You thought you liked, or you just like food and thought I would like to cook?
No. I thought that's what I wanted to do. Like, I mean, I've always been able to cook, and I thought that would be a good career path coming out of high school.
Oh, okay.
But once I got there, I was like, man, I don't like this shit. And then I went for a year and dropped out. And then after I dropped out, I took a semester off, and then I went in Norfolk State for 2.5 years and dropped out. And been trapping ever since. So yeah,
you were just trying to find yourself. I'm with you. I get it. You're trying to find yourself.
Just been trapping or dying ever since. Like, that's it.
I did one semester and figured out. See, I learned faster than Showtime. I figured out trapping was the only way. One semester and I was out.
And I knew it. Yeah.
You went to Norfolk State for one semester?
I did one semester, and I really, to be honest, only went for like a month.
At Norfolk State?
No, TCC.
Oh wow!
I went to TCC too. I went to TCC too.
So you went to a community college for 1 month, and then
I went to TCC, Norfolk State,
Trap or Die,
Allied Medical.
Allied Medical. You were doing billing and coding.
I wanted to.
You wanted to? Huh.
Mm-hmm. I thought I wanted to.
Right.
And I thought I wanted to do real estate until I got into contracts. Right. And I said, nope, not for me. Don't want to know it. Don't want to learn it.
And then you just decided to venture into porn, and everything was.
And then I said, Pornhub.
This is what it is.
Blur my face.
TastyBlacks.com.
And take Tasty Blacks. That's who I am.
I've never heard of that one.
He watches.
You're missing out, buddy.
He watches.
You are missing out, buddy. That's all I can say.
Oh my God.
If you've never heard of it, you are missing out. Ain't that right, RG?
Yes.
Yeah. Tasty Blacks is the wave. All right, cool. So yeah, what else do we have to talk about? Let me see. Oh, Versus. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to Versus. Versus is coming up tomorrow, which is why we are doing the show tonight on Wednesday instead of doing it Thursday, because Versus has taken up and trying to take over our spot. Leave us some comments in the chat box. Let us know who you think is going to win this Versus between Keyshia Cole and Ashanti. Now, of course, this is the Versus that was rescheduled because Ashanti, was it Ashanti? Yeah, Ashanti got COVID, and now she's feeling better and it's back on. Let's discuss
in separate locations, though.
In separate locations, yeah. Versus said they're not going to do the.
Ashanti ruined it for everyone.
She ruined it for everybody. Yeah, she ruined it for everyone. One bad apple spoiled a bunch. So, what do y'all think? Who do y'all think is going to, I guess, walk away victorious? I know sometimes RG acts like it's not a competition, but it definitely is. Who do y'all think is going to walk away?
Keyshia Cole, because Ashanti ruined it for everybody. You got to be penalized. You ruined it for everybody. You can't be in the same room again. You ruined it for everybody, and Keyshia Cole's gonna win, and we all know it.
Song for song, you think Keyshia got more hits than Ashanti?
Green. I like Ashanti, but Keyshia Cole gonna win. If it's a contest,
always a contest.
It is. It's called Versus.
Versus, right?
It doesn't mean it's contest.
Like Mike Tyson versus.
I'm trying to understand, because Swiss Beats and Timberland said that it's not a competition.
Why
so should
Versus?
I listen to you two or should I listen to them?
Why would it be called Versus? Name something in life that happens where somebody goes versus another person and it's not a competition.
You need to talk to them.
I'm talking to you because you are disputing what DJ Green and I are saying. I'm telling you.
Timberland, are you available to come on right quick? No. All right. Call me back though.
He's never heard of you.
I'll call him after the show.
Green, who do you think is going to win?
Keyshia Cole's she's gonna win, but I'm looking forward to seeing what Ashanti wears. Yeah, but Keyshia Cole's gonna win easily if her song selection is decent.
Yeah, I definitely think Keyshia Cole is going to be the winner. I just I've been saying this over and over and over again. 20 strong records from each of them. I just don't know.
Let's talk about how Ashanti has just.
Keyshia Cole whole first album were bangers. Keyshia Cole entire first album was bangers.
Let's talk about what's important. Ashanti has bloomed into something so special, man. Have you seen her lately?
You don't think Keyshia Cole is sexy?
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman. But
so you don't want to see her?
I do want to see her, yes. But Ashanti and Maya. they have evolved into some of the most women with the most sex appeal
in their older age.
In their age, yes, man, it's awesome. It's something that should inspire young women out here.
So
like
let me.
They're like me, right? Green, like me, right?
Yes, just like you, baby.
But the only thing is, RG, you're older than both of them, so
right.
Right,
but I'm not older, and I'm finer than both of them. Isn't that crazy? And I'm finer than both of them. Isn't that crazy?
I mean,
who knew?
Who would have thunk it?
Ashanti and Maya, like they look better than they did when they were 21.
Okay,
no, I agree.
So if we're going on looks alone, Green, Ashanti and Maya, who you got?
Oh man,
the pressure is on. Looks alone, Ashanti versus Maya. Looks and sex appeal alone, Ashanti versus Maya.
Both beautiful women, both of them.
Yeah, so this is like
Green, RG, this is not about you. Let's take you out. Green, just talk to me. Who do you got?
Just sex appeal.
Ashanti and Maya.
I think oh man, this is the tough one. I gotta go. I don't have to. I would go Ashanti, but I could debate Maya. But I would go Ashanti. What about you? Maya's fine. They both fine.
It is so like disgusting and rude. Like,
you're still here.
I think they would appreciate. You know, most women look their best in their early 20s. They look better in their late 30s. That is amazing. That's awesome. That's something to look forward to a young lady.
You ain't talking to me because I look good as hell
right now.
I look good as hell, and I'm in my 40s. So I don't know who you talking to, but you ain't telling me.
But do you look better than 25 though?
Yeah, I look better now than I did when I was younger.
I'm fucking with you.
And I look better than both of them. Okay.
Okay, tell them.
Hey, your fiance, as long as he say that, that's all that matters.
So
he put a ring on it.
So
all that matters.
Rich girl, which one
I need to vote.
Hold on, I'm Rich girl. Which one would you smash first?
Both of them, easily. Both of them and Maya. Maya can come with them. All three of them. Right. We have a fourth one.
I'm going to go.
Now we're on the same page. We'll all smash tomorrow. Now we're finally agreed.
Yes, we'll all
get it. All can get it.
Yeah. By a hair, I'm going to say Ashanti. Just by a hair. Just by
right. It's hair.
Just by a hair. Because Maya has always been Maya fine.
No, Maya is a different fine now because she's thick.
Yeah.
Maya was skinny. Maya is thick Maya now.
But Ashanti is thick too.
Who blew up more? When I say blew up, like as far as got finer, I would say Maya did. But Ashanti, you said by just a hair, I would pick Ashanti.
Is it Keyshia Cole in this running at all?
No. But Keyshia Cole fun. But they're on a different level when it comes to sex. Think about it, Keyshia Cole's sex appeal. She has a lot of sex appeal.
Yeah, she's sexy. But
not like theirs, huh?
Keyshia Cole is sexy.
I don't know. Raw sex appeal, Maya might got her. But like I think Ashanti is finer. But raw sex appeal, like Maya is special, man. It's like compare Jordan and Kobe. It's difficult, yo. It's very difficult.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I mean, Keyshia Cole's not a slouch, and I love her. I love her ghetto attitude. I've always loved Keyshia Cole, but them two, they Jordan and Kobe. When it comes to that age bracket and just shining on these hoes, oh man,
they shining on them hoes.
The thing is, neither one of them. Why haven't they? Must be too picky because why haven't they just grabbed up like some?
Well, Ashanti was with Nelly forever.
Right, what happened to that?
I think Nelly was running the streets.
Oh, too much.
Yeah, Nelly was. Nelly was moving.
But for every bad female that you think is so sexy and fine, there's a nigga that's tired of her and don't want her.
All day.
So that's why they're by themselves, because
a lot of the time is these women, their options are, I mean, they have unlimited
attitude.
They have unlimited options. So like that's gonna fuck up any woman's head, technically.
What do you mean?
Reality.
What's that mean?
But every woman 8 and above has a whole lot of options. But like Ashanti and Maya, they have options of every single rich nigga on earth. So
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't think their options is plentiful as what you think.
Why wouldn't it be? Are you crazy?
Why aren't they locked down then?
Obviously,
why aren't they locked down?
Because once the nigga get the ass, now you got to show me there's something they're not doing. That
then what you're saying is non and void. If they're so bad and they're so beautiful, they would be locked down.
A lot of the time is these girls they don't sit down. They think they can get a better deal. That's the problem a lot of the time.
Maya was on that show with Little Kim when she was on the yacht going out with girls and stuff. And Maya is not like that. Like, she's very settled and understands her age, and she gotta do. I don't know. Well, she didn't on the show.
I really don't know.
She didn't on the show.
Okay.
Well,
somebody should have put a ring on both of them by now. So I know it's something that they doing.
Yeah, well, this is taking a whole nother turn. So let's we got a love line to do, right?
Yeah,
let's move into the next section of the show. Next segment.
Something else we can argue about.
So let's get into love line. Love line is the part of the show where we get a letter or a DM from you, the viewer, at Talk of the Town Unfiltered on Instagram, or at Talk of the Town Unfiltered at gmail.com, or just personally, you can send it to at VA Rich Girl, at I am DJ Green, at Showtime Says. If you have something going on in your love life, you let us know. Rich Girl believes that she is a relationship expert or something, but
she held it up.
I didn't even see that. Wait a minute. Let's run that back. So Rich Girl believes that she is a relationship expert or something. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. My God, she's showing off tonight, boy. Okay, so she now has the ring. She's not even cracking a smile, Green.
Right, I know, right? I ain't mad at her.
She got the ring on her
fiance.
That's all the credentials that she needs.
Game and a woman marrying you, she wins.
Rich Girl, I don't even have anything else to say. I'm just gonna let you read the love line letter, and then we'll tell these good people what we think.
And we got so many letters, and we have been on hiatus, so I want you guys to know we are going to get to everyone's letter. So many letters was coming through, and we are going to read all you guys' letters, okay? So let me help this young lady out, because, you know, I'm an expert and a fiance. Okay, so it says, I hope y'all can help a sister out. I have a little secret that I haven't told my boyfriend. Years before I met him, I was in a relationship with a female. It was a serious relationship when we broke up. It was a serious relationship when we broke up. I started dating men again. Met my boyfriend. We started dating, and everything has been going good. The only issue is I have been craving a sexual relationship with a woman again. His sex is good, but I love having sex with women. I want to ask him for a threesome to feed my cravings, but I'm scared to ask, and I would be scared to bring it up to him. I don't want to just find a girl and sleep with her. That would be cheating. But I'm not being satisfied with just a man sexually. What can I do? What if he looks at me differently?
That's cold. RG, do you want to help her? Let's start with Green. I'll start with Green.
I love when Green goes first.
Yeah, let's start with Green. Green, please.
I don't
help this young lady out. Help sis out.
What was the end question? Because I need to answer the question.
What does she do? Because she's not. What does she do to ask her man?
I have an answer. Okay. First of all, she needs to just be honest and tell him. She needs to tell him okay, I used to date women, and I craved women. And the thing is, see, okay, I'm gonna get to what's important. This man, she's not really that into him. One and two, he is he's not a very bright man because you're supposed to interrogate your women. So
what do you mean interrogate your women? What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
He knows?
What do you mean interrogate your woman?
He means that, okay, when you start dating a girl, you're supposed to say, okay, hey, do you like girls?
And she said no, and she probably lied. He may have.
Well, that was a big. What did you lie for? Like, who lies about that? Most girls, well, okay, most girls don't lie about that. Well, I don't. Maybe it's true. I don't know, but
might be embarrassed.
Okay, well, if he did ask,
do you tell all your girls you've been with men?
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
I'm not into that. It's so jacked up society. I have to actually answer that. No, I've never been with a man. I don't think that's cool at all. But anyway, the fact that she hasn't told him is the problem. Like, okay, so once you come, she needs to come clean immediately because she's gonna be cheating on him soon enough. That's one. Why she lied? Well, we don't know if there was a lie told. I feel like if she actually had a girlfriend, I feel like if he asked, maybe I don't know girls that had a girlfriend that's gonna lie about that.
The reason that she would lie is because a man would feel some type of way. Will you go back to a girl? So if I tell you I used to date a girl seriously, you might have in the back of your mind every girl that passes, every friend that comes over. Am I messing with this girl?
Well, so, look, if you think that man might be worried about that, he's a weak man. Me personally, I don't feel that there's any woman on earth that can bring what I bring to the table to a woman. So I have zero.
Well, when women are with women, they don't want what you can bring to the table. They want to bump uglies and
right, but
and rub little. Right, but they want the little scissoring. They want to do like.
She said she went back to men.
Wait, time out, Green. Time out. Stop. RG, what is it again? They want to do?
They want to scissor.
I want to do that once.
That's what I heard they want to do. I don't know. I heard they do that
once, and I'm like, there's some real.
I've only seen that in the 80s in a porn movie that was probably made in the 70s. That was before chicks even started shaving down there. Like,
I heard that's what they do. I don't know what they do.
But the thing is, I mean, like I said, I would never be. I guess I'll use the word jealous. I don't even feel a way about a girl because I'm all for it. I'd be like, bring her around, long as I can at least watch. I'm fine. You know what I mean?
And if it was your wife,
hell yeah, yes. Yes, hell yeah.
I need to know what Showtime has to say.
Well, let me just say this. First of all, Green would not marry a woman who's not ready to play ball. I'll say that. Okay. So let's just be clear about that. Just so
you have to be overly freaky,
right? You got if it's grass on the field and she ready to play, like that's what he's into. Let's just clarify.
Was he saying a wife?
Have you never be careful what you ask for because they'll X you out and those two will be together.
And that's fine.
But so you want your wife to be into threesomes?
That's the yes.
Can it be a threesome with another man? Can it be two men? Can she bring a man?
That's a train.
No, she cannot. No, if a woman wants to bring a man, she's not in love with you.
That's a train.
Right, that's
What's
a train.
The difference of having another man or a woman in the room?
Because that's just a specific fetish she has. If she really just wants to have another man, she's a little too freaky. But if a woman,
wait, she's too freaky for you, Green? I've never heard you say a woman was too freaky for you.
For me, the wife to marry, yeah, you can be too freaking to marry you, goddamn it. The fuck?
You would want your wife to be having threesomes,
but that's the thing is that it normally doesn't last forever. Most women are going to end up stopping wanting to have threesomes, just from my experience with people I know. Every guy I know that has had it like that. They eventually don't even want to break. They don't want to do it no more. They don't want to share you. You know what I'm saying? So. Even I seen Chris Brown talk about it one time on an interview. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see a little Boosie talk about it too. Like,
oh, these are some good role models that you're giving me.
Two healthy relationship experts. Chris Brown and Lil Boosie.
I'm talking about this specific issue.
I'm going to tell you what. There is no way in hell I could watch another female.
See, there you go. That's what happens.
I would lose it.
Most women will get so jealous they don't want to do it. Now, this girl right here,
if you weren't my man, that's a different story.
Right.
If you're my man, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna watch you with another woman. I can't do it.
But here's the thing. The man could be but we need to help this person.
Oh yeah, let's help her. I forgot her. I'm about to put me on it was on started going to me. What I can't deal with him trying to be with another woman. I need help. Let's get back to her.
She obviously, from the sounds of it, I don't think she just, I don't hope not. I don't think she wants to cheat. I think she wants him to know
and enjoy it too.
She wants to bring right. So maybe we don't know. I'm assuming she wants to bring a woman around with him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And she might not want him to sleep with the girl, but maybe he'd be like, look.
No, she said, I want to ask him for a threesome.
Oh, shit. Yeah. But just like you just said right there, she probably won't feel that way after she does it too many times. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I can never do that. But you can do it with a man that's not a man. You know what I'm saying?
A woman. She's been in an actual relationship with a woman. So
can I interject?
Yeah, go ahead.
So here's what I think. I think that sis is in her heart of hearts, she is not a bisexual. I think she's 100% gay. I don't think she wants to necessarily be in a heterosexual relationship. I think she's suppressing those feelings, and this is going to end up all bad because she don't really want to be with him. Like, she doesn't want to be in love with a man. Like, she wants to be with a woman. And like her sexual desires and what she wants sexually is just her way of acting that out. But I think in her heart of hearts, she don't want to be with no man. Like, she wants to be with a woman. And she's using this as a way to like curb that craving.
She wants to give her real love to a woman. You definitely might be right about that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
That's what I think.
And she likes to have a man just for that, either for the figure itself, or maybe she gets a different rush from a man. You know what I mean?
Right. And she needs
to be honest first and foremost.
Right. She needs to tell him this and let him decide, is this something that I want to stick through?
Right. I would say if he's a regular masculine man, he'll be fine with it. But there are some guys
masculine men.
What's that?
A regular masculine.
But there are some men that don't
are not regular and masculine, right?
I look at that as weak. That's me. That's really just an opinion, because the man doesn't have to be weak if he doesn't like to see women play. But lesbian is the number one search thing on porn. So I don't know who. I think you're weird if you don't like seeing women play porn.
How do you know what the number one search thing on porn is?
Oh yeah.
How do you know
Google it. Look it up.
You've Googled it?
Look it up.
Have you?
Yes.
Why?
Look it up. Lesbian porn is the number one most popular porn in the world.
I'm not saying that you're lying. I want to know under what circumstances have you done this research?
Because I heard the stat and I did my own research and looked into it.
And it was correct.
Yes.
RG, are you researching this now?
Because girls like girls.
2020 annual report.
Okay, what do you have? Please share. Report out to the team.
This is
what I say. This is the side for lesbianism. Yeah.
No, this is what they do. You get
more women like women
than go like that.
Really know. You know what I mean? More women are into women than we really
scissoring. You scissor.
Because for it to be the number one search, that's something you really need to think about.
No, I was lying. Okay. I haven't found it yet.
Okay, so before as RG is searching, I have one question. RG, this is for you. Have you ever been scissored? Yes or no?
scissored. I love it.
Sipping on some scissor. Have you ever been scissored? Is what I want to know. Because you seem like an expert. you have given us the sign.
Never been scissored.
Never been scissored. You've never sipped on some scissor.
I've done the scissoring. I've never been scissored. I was the scissor.
Not the scissory. The scissorer, not the scissory.
Rich girl, she seems like she's the ringleader when it comes to dealing with women.
Yeah, I'm so lying, yo. I'm lying.
Okay,
I have never been with a woman.
Listen. You ever kissed a girl like Katy Perry?
Never been a woman.
You never kissed a girl.
Been a woman.
I've never been with a woman.
You ever kissed a girl?
Have I kissed a girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, many a time.
Okay, you got
it. Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Like Katy Perry.
Right.
I did.
And how did
you suck your titties?
Yeah. No, this goes for our OnlyFans. We gotta stop here. Y'all gotta pay for this. Y'all gotta pay.
I've never been with a girl. I said you kissed suck titties. Yeah. What? What do you think being with a girl?
And she got sticky fingers. Does that count? And she gets some sticky fingers. But I ain't never been with a girl.
You feel like okay, you had to have had a strap-on dildo for you to be with.
No, I don't. Now that's where I draw the line. I need a man.
You just said kiss and suck titties. You've been with a girl. I hope you know that.
I know. I told you I've been with one. You act like you're telling me. I told you.
Showtime.
You said never.
I have not been with a girl.
I know it's lying.
She said she was lying, Green. She said she was lying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I did my thing. I told you back in my whole day, I was out there in the streets, yeah.
No, being with a woman is not home.
No, but I never did this. I've never done. I never said it. I've never done that.
I'll even take it further.
I've seen it. I've seen it done.
Don't even count against your timeline, against your count. Period.
What happened?
Females don't even count
because they're not penetrating me.
They're girls. Yes, and yes, but the girls. I mean, yeah.
Does body count? Does body count
in the comments, let us know. Does girl on girl action count against your body count?
I feel like it does.
Showtime. If your wife was out with a woman, that's cheating. Wouldn't you think that would count against your body count?
Like out on a date?
If she was leaving the house and entertaining a woman sexually.
Oh yeah, I think it does. I think it counts.
Let me ask Showtime this question. What would you quote unquote frown on more? If your woman has been with 100 girls, or no, excuse me, I'll even say 200 girls or 70 niggas, even though both are bad. I'm just saying, what would be way worse? I already know what I don't know. Go ahead.
I'm going to take 70 niggas for 500, Alex.
Right, exactly. I'll even take the number lower, 40 niggas. Like,
so she could be with 1,000 women, and you would feel like she's okay
against you, huh?
So she could be with like 1,000 women,
with 1,000 girls. I would if you could pick the girl that you fell in love with. If you had to pick, this is never would happen, of course, but if you had to pick a girl that's been with 500 women or a girl that's been with 5 men. You're gonna pick. Let me take the number higher.
I give it a say.
It has to be a promiscuous woman on both sides. A girl that's been with 500 women.
See another woman in between 200 coochies.
The girl that's been with 50 dudes. You were gonna pick. You're right. If it's 500 women versus 50 dudes, a dude's gonna, and it's 0 of the opposite sex. You're gonna pick the 500. Most men I know are gonna pick the girls with 500 girls because she ain't been with no men. And Showtime, he just agreed.
Well, that's what y'all. Hey, mine was reversed. My dick count was up.
No,
so it was.
Okay, so
let me count that was low. This count was low. This count was low.
You're the regular woman. Most women's dick count is way higher than they.
Let me ask RG this. RG, would you be with a man? And this is a question for another day, maybe.
No.
Would you be with a man? Do you know what I want to ask you?
A man has been with dudes. No girl.
would you be with a man, RG? Because you said it's the same, right? That's what those are your words.
No, I said what's the same?
You said that a man and a woman having a threesome with two men is the same, and a man having a threesome.
No, I know. I didn't say it was the same. I asked, what's the difference? I was asking, what was the difference? What if you want a woman, what if she wants another penis?
Well, normally when someone asks what's the difference, because they believe the two things are the same.
Your penis is so small that I would like a big one in the room. So what if that's what she wants? Because yours is so tiny. So I want a big one.
that wouldn't be the case.
So why would you be in a relationship? Tiny.
Why would that woman be in a relationship if his dick was tiny?
Because you're a nice dude, and I didn't know, and I waited. I read Steve Harvey's book, so I waited 90 days. So I already love ass. And now the 91st day, I see that you got a little teeny dick. So now I'm going to suggest we have a threesome with a big dick, because your dick is so little dick, tiny.
Tiny Tim.
So did we answer this young lady's question or not?
I don't.
Yes, we did. Well, I did.
Be just like the other one, screwed and having to figure it out for herself.
I answer. She needs to be honest. If he's a masculine man, he's going to be fine with it, and they're going to all have a great time.
It doesn't have nothing to do. Showtime, come on, let's clear this up. Does it have to do with him being masculine?
Whether a man loves women, period. Now, hold on. Let me rewind my statement because it could be false. If she's talking about being with a butch, they need to break up. Let me say that. I'm going to assume that the fact that she wants to bring a woman, she wants to bring a feminine woman around. I'm going to assume that because I've never known a girl that wants to bring a girl around her man, and it's not a femme, as they would say. Femme.
Okay, so what they look like in clothes, whether she's a stud or not,
I know what butch and femme means. You know what I'm saying?
Whether she's a stud or not, when she takes her clothes off with them titties and that ass, you're gonna see that she's a woman. Those clothes, the clothes is just bagginess. But when they're naked together in the bed, they're two women, and that's what you're gonna see: two women, titties and ass.
True, but if it's a stud, you're correct. But if it's a stud, she
wants still titties and ass. She got titties and ass.
She wants no sexual attention from a man. Period.
Of course not.
She wants none. Like young and man.
She's manly, right?
She don't want no dude looking like she's a real stud. She don't want no sexual attention from a man. You know what I'm saying? But from my experience and really in every,
I would think that those studs wouldn't want to have a threesome with a man.
You are 100% correct. So that's why I said I'm assuming she wants to bring a femme in the situation.
We have really just crossed so many lines.
And again, let it be known. I use slang terms like stud and femme.
I said we've crossed so many lines for the new year. We've crossed.
That's not mean. That's the truth, and they know it. You know what I mean?
No, that's what they are.
Just to button this up. I think homegirl needs to be honest with herself, be honest with her man, and just realize that she just wants to be in a lesbian relationship. I think that's the best advice.
But that might not be the case. It might
not be, but we're out of time and we have to move on. It might not be the case, but we're out of time and we have to
So it's going to be the case today.
It's going to be the case today. So if you have an issue, a love line, or issue going on in your relationship, why don't you email us or DM us at Talk of the Town Unfiltered?
And get it from a real relationship expert.
Get it from a real relationship expert, the fiance. Well, surprisingly, we're like the fiance shirt.
I'm gonna get one, a fiance shirt.
You got to get you one of those. So email us, DM us at Talk of the Town Unfiltered. Let us know what your issue is, and we will help you solve your relationship problem. All right. Now let's get to the part of the show where we do One Gotta Go. This is the section of the show where I give these 4 different items to choose from. And out of those 4 items, they have to tell me which item they could possibly go without living with forever. The item itself and everything associated with it. One has to go. For this week's installment, we have
that's a good one.
Hip-hop record labels. One gotta go between these 4. Is it Cash Money taking over for the 99 and the 2000s? Is it Death Row? Is it Bad Boy Records? Or is it Def Jam Records. And just as a point of note, I'll just name off some people who are associated with each label. These are just off the top of my head. So with Cash Money, of course, you have Lil Wayne, you have Baby, you have Drake, you have Juvenile, you have Nicki, you have
now hold on. So
yes,
Cash Money and Young Money, like
it's Cash Money,
Young Money.
There's no
every Young Money label, everything's under Cash Money.
Nicki and Drake is under Cash Money.
Maybe they had split at some point.
No. Cash Money, Young Money. So all of Young Money is a subsidiary of Cash Money.
It's Drake.
Drake also.
All right.
That's what you have. On Death Row, you have Dr. Dre, you have Tupac Shakur, you have Snoop Doggy Dogg, the Dog Pound, Suge Knight, anything else that Above the Rim soundtrack, all of that.
That was a dope soundtrack too.
Bad Boy, you have the Notorious Big, you have Total, you have Sean Puffy, P. Diddy Combs, you have Loon, you have Mace, you have Black Rob. Did I say Total? You have Total. I said them. Def Jam. Let's see. Under Def Jam, you have
everything. I don't think no one's canceling Def Jam. It's no need.
Hold on, let me just say what I'm saying, please.
Okay,
Under Def Jam, we have basically the first hip hop record label. So let's start with Russell Simmons, LL Cool J, DMX, Jay-Z. Who am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing a billion other people.
Redman.
Method Man. The list goes on.
DMX.
I thought I said him. The DMX. Host of
the whole Rough Riders.
Rough Riders.
That's a whole lot of shit right there. You know what I mean? The whole Rockefeller. That's a whole lot of records right there.
Well, hold on. Not the whole Rough Riders, because Eve wasn't Rough Rider Def Jam. And Rough Riders had different situations. Eve wasn't
always on Def Jam.
Eve wasn't Rough Rider Def Jam. Eve was. I'm not sure. She wasn't Rough Rider
Def Jam. Left Def Jam.
I don't think her deal was with Def Jam though. It was she was definitely Rough Rider, but they had different situations at different labels. I'm almost willing to bet that Eve wasn't at Def Jam. DMX definitely was, without a shadow of a doubt. So all right, let's start from the bottom. DJ Green, One Gotta Go. What you got, Plip?
I love Tupac and I love Death Row Records, but they gotta go.
What's your reasoning?
These other ones, it's no competition actually for me. With Cash, that's why I asked, does Cash Money include all of Young Money? If Cash Money didn't have Young Money, I probably would have had more to think about.
Let me say this, because I know that you're a huge fan of Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style album. You realize you lose Doggy Style.
So that's gotta go then.
You're also a fan of The Chronic.
Yes.
Then that gotta go.
I'm a bigger fan of Drake than Snoop, and I love Snoop.
The Chronic raised you though. Doggy Style is had a huge impact.
True. You're very true.
just throwing it out.
You know what I mean? But Death Row doesn't exist anymore. These other labels, well, Bad Boy kind of doesn't exist. These other labels still, you know what I mean? Def Jam and Cash Money still exist. Death Row gotta go.
Death Row gotta go. Okay. All right. RG, what you got?
I agree.
Death Row?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any argument as to why?
They gotta go because one of them have to.
That's not a good argument as to why. You have anything to back up your claim? Anything to back up?
I would just rather the other three, and one has to go. So I could do without the Tupac and I can do without it.
You could do without Snoop Dogg?
I could do it without it.
Gin and Juice?
I could do without it, I said.
Nigga, I heard you.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this one is going to be unanimous. Definitely. Definitely. It wasn't even a question.
And your reasoning?
I could do without them.
Same as me.
I probably, if it weren't for Cash Money's associations, like the Young Money side of Cash Money, I probably would have said Cash Money. But I'm not getting rid of Drake. I'm not getting rid of Nicki. Really, they saved the Cash Money side for me. Like I could do. Definitely. If I had to do without Wayne, if I had to do without Juvie, if I had to do without like the big timers, like I could definitely do that. But
like old school Wayne, like their Wayne,
I could do without any Wayne.
Yeah.
If I had to choose, I could do without any Wayne. And
I can't do without Wayne music.
He said, "But no, even the regular Wayne, Young Money Wayne."
If I had to choose, right?
You had to pick, right?
Yeah, if I had to pick, Wayne got to go. Like if I had to choose,
Wayne got some bangers. What Wayne?
He does, but if no, but yeah,
well, Drake, you put Drake and Nicki on the high.
Drake and Nicki saved the day for him. More so Drake than anybody, but yeah, Death Row can go. Yeah, it's been real. Suge, even though, yeah. I mean, because I don't listen to any of those old Death Row albums at this point. Like, I'm totally cool on like the Dogfather and the Chronic, and I'm cool on all of those. Like, I'm cool.
I still listen to those.
Yeah, I'm cool. All right, well, that's it. So make sure you tune in to Versus tomorrow. Make sure that you tune into us next week. Also, make sure you subscribe to us. The podcast. Oh, we didn't tell everybody that now. The Talk to Town Unfiltered. We're going to have the podcast on all podcast platforms. On Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, Stitcher, wherever you get your podcast from. You can be sure to check for us and just be sure to subscribe. Give us a huge thumbs up. Drop some comments. Before we get out of here, any closing remarks, RG? I will in 1 second. Let's see. Let's get this out of here. Toss it to you. What you got, girl?
Just make sure you guys follow us and subscribe, like, share. It is so simple. Come on, especially if you've been following us, you see what we've been doing. It is really simple. Just go to our page, you see our show, hit share. Share it with somebody. Like it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. See that? Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you like it. Comment. Interact with us, engage with us, because we engage with you guys. We give you all of us, and we want all of you.
Like John Legend.
Yeah, but y'all follow us. I ain't got time to play with y'all.
All right, that's what's up. Green, what you got?
I got a message. If you half step, you're gonna get half results, and hard work always pays off. And for my fellas, if she won't submit, you must have quit.
That's it. That's what's up. You know how I said, be thankful for what you have. It's always someone with less. Tomorrow's never promised. So today, let's all consider ourselves blessed. I got to send a huge rest in peace to my Aunt Jackie. She passed away about 2 weeks ago, a week or two ago. Not a week ago, actually a week ago. So yeah, that was a part of the reason why we were absent also. So definitely huge, big rest in peace. Just shout out to all my family. I love y'all. And we'll see y'all next week. Peace.